going to be a title contender in the very. And when he winds up, it's from the backyard.
Welcome, fans, to another exciting edition of Continental Championship Wrestling. We got a great program lined up here for tonight. You thought last week's match with Payne, the Monster, with Tetchi Makuji was wild. Tonight, Bob, it's going to get wilder.
Yes, it is. A ghost from Tyson's past is going to come back to challenge for that WrestleMerica title in a coal miner's glove match. Coal miner's glove on a pole. First person to get so you can use it as a weapon. And then last week, after the craziness between Tetchi and Payne, we must have a winner. Our main event tonight, a Monsters Ball match for the Bulletproof Championship. It's going to get insane here tonight.
Monsters Ball weapons are legal, and if you got little ones at home, get them out of the room before that match, because we'll go ahead and warn you, it gets wild and it gets woolly. Great matches coming up. Continental Championship Wrestling's on the air, and it starts now.
And here we are with another edition of Continental Championship Wrestling with some very familiar faces. The Dirty Blondes, Maniac Michael Patrick, and Bam Bam, Brian Bronk.
Dirty Blondes coming out to face tonight in tag team action against the Good Brothers, Fry Daddy and Scotty Beach.
And we've seen the Dirty Blondes a lot with Colonel Parker, Robert Fuller, but sometimes they get out in Georgia and they do their own thing. And I understand, at the Night of Legends, the Dirty Blondes are coming with Colonel Parker. That's kind of different for them, for Georgia.
Oh, yeah, and ever since they got partnered with Colonel Robert Parker, Robert Fuller, it just seems like things for them have elevated just a little bit.
And here you go with the Good Brothers, and this is something the Dirty Blondes aren't really familiar with. Scotty Beach, as we said, was trained by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Fry Daddy, your current reigning Double Crown champion. We know what he can do, but I don't know if the Dirty Blondes know what he can do. And this is a good match because when you talk about the Night of Legends, it's going to be Fry Daddy teaming with Tyson Dean against the Good Brothers. So it's going to be another battle between the Good Brothers and the Dirty Blondes coming up, and that's coming up on June the 8th in Barnesville.
Yes, it is. And a little bit later tonight, we'll hear from both Kenneth Scale and Simon Sermon, who will both be at Night of Legends to discuss the actions of what happened at CCW 2.0 a couple of weeks ago in Dothan, Alabama.
There's a lot going on with Simon Sermon. Simon Sermon, one of the most controversial figures that I've seen in a long time. But he's very smart, and so you have to wait and see what he has to say because you never know with him. Great enthusiastic crowd here in Barnesville, Georgia. We love our fans, and we hope you can come out and join us. We will be coming back to Blakely, Georgia very soon, and information coming up on that as well as Dothan, Alabama, and more for our Florida fans. Stay tuned.
And all the news for Continental Championship Wrestling found on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Continental Championship Wrestling. And keep up with all the events of WrestleMerica at facebook.com/WrestleMerica.
We've been showing you the legends here, and those legends coming to Barnesville, Georgia for Night of Legends. Robert Fuller will be there, Ron Fuller. Mr. Olympia, Jerry Stubbs, now known as Jive and Jerry. Golden Boy Mike Golden, a Georgia legend. A lot of wrestlers going to be there. Make sure you're there. Big card June the 8th. And here you see the fans are not really happy with the Dirty Blondes. And they call them dirty. It's funny with the Blondes, though. It depends on who they're wrestling. It seems like the fans pull for them or boo them based on who they wrestle.
Michael Patrick wanting the microphone.
The Dirty Blondes! We didn't get no Camaro and drive all the way up here from Tampa, Florida to listen to you idiot Georgia people yell at us. So we need you to run structured traps so we can get in the ring and rip.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I don't think these fans would care at all at this point. Coming out insulting people, that's just not a nice thing to do.
And the fans not really interested in putting up with their dirty blondes tonight.
Well, let's explain what they're doing right now. This is psychology. And they're trying to anger not only the fans, but their opponents. Trying to get them off balance because these two are dangerous. They are tough competitors, and if they can distract you from the mission, then that's half the battle. But you see, Scotty was well trained. He's going after him, and so is Fry.
They're bringing them back to the ring. They're not letting them get away without a fight.
Fry Daddy, one of the most electrifying competitors we ever had in WrestleMerica, Continental Championship Wrestling, and right now, all 4 men at the same time. We have got all kinds of action here on CCW. You're watching WDHN, Channel 18. Hope you joined us on YouTube and continue to watch us each and every week. Slams him head first in the turnbuckle. And Michael Patrick now is in there with Fry Daddy.
There's the bell to officially get us underway
Finally,
here.
it's getting started. Fry Daddy giving us some sides here to Michael Patrick, but as we said before, his electrifying personality in that ring. Hip lock takedown and maintains the side headlock applied by Fry Daddy. Referee Kyle Carver on top of the action here. Fry Daddy, not the biggest man in each fight that he gets in, but he makes up for it.
There's a lot of energy, a lot of agility, and you see it there. Headstand out of the head scissors.
And that is where the size helped him. And being in great physical shape and the strength that he possesses. Always in the best shape, Fry Daddy. From Fredericksburg, Virginia, now in comes Scotty Beach. The Beach Man, the king of the noodles. Arm whip now, Michael Patrick across the ring and closes in with a clothesline to the turnbuckle. Snaps him down hard. Covers him lateral press, hooks the leg, and there's a save by Bam Bam. And Bam Bam got a little punch there by Scotty Beach. Patrick now cuts him off, takes him into no man's land into that corner. Head slammed into the turnbuckle. And now a tag onto Bam Bam. Bam Bam ready to pay him back for that little punch he got. Hard haymaker by Brian Brock. Scotty Beach, couple of punches, ducks, and that time he's connecting. Pouncing and drops that bionic elbow, a la the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. You can just see a lot of the Dream's influence in this young kid.
Drops an elbow too on Michael Patrick, and they both go to the outside. Tag now to Fry.
Fry always pumps the crowd up, and he is ready to fly and takes both of them down on the arena floor. No padding down there, sir. Like a bowling ball hitting two pins, both of them go down.
Throws Brian Brock back into the ring.
Sets him with a beautiful flying drop kick, caught him right in the arm, and down he goes. Shoulder tackle into the turnbuckle, right into that midsection. Hard shot by Fry Daddy, and the tag is made. And Brian Brock is in the wrong corner right now. Hard chop by the Beach Man. Scotty Beach.
On a rake to the eyes. Take back over control, and now the ref being distracted now by Fry.
Oh,
Attempt to double team, and he couldn't
got him
duck
on the comeback. When he came back around, they both got him. Scotty trying to be aware of himself at all times, and these two guys are too crafty. And double teaming is their middle name. You give them a chance, and they will take advantage. And showboating now is Maniac Michael Patrick.
Missed with the knee.
And Beach now up to one knee. Kick to that turnbuckle. Beach now fires back at him with a boot and slams him hard into the turnbuckle. Scotty Beach now arm whip reversal by Michael Patrick. Beach goes in and in with a clothesline is Patrick. Again, you will see the Dirty Blondes June 8th. Look at this. Bam Bam Brian Brock now with that boot to the throat of Scotty Beach. They're going to have a different person than Scotty Beach. Tyson Dean will be in there. And that could be it's going to be an outstanding dream match. I think seeing Tyson and Friday as a team is a dream for the fans.
Now Scoot got him up.
Holds him up too. Drops him hard. Bam, bam. The big man of the team drops that elbow and all that weight across Scotty Beach. Covers him lateral press. Pushes that face to the side. Only a 2 count. Not enough to beat the good brother.
Now he's screaming out to Scotty to get the tag.
Double arm hook. Wrapped around. Has that head cradled as well. And this is a very good submission move here. Control move. Not much Scotty can do at this point.
Iceberg out here.
And if you don't know the background with Iceberg, Iceberg is a good brother as well. And for people that have been seeing Dominique Stuckey around, he's the guy that trained Dominique Stuckey.
Iceberg was over at the merch table, and I think the Blondes may have said something to him. Now he's out here at ringside.
Now, you don't want to call Iceberg out, that's for sure. He's a big boy. Trained by Abdullah the Butcher, if that tells you anything.
Now the Blondes just having their way with Scotty Beach.
And rear chinlock applied by Michael Patrick. He's got that man down and out. Just to be a moment of time now for Scotty if he can't get back and make that tag. They're wearing this young man down.
You're watching Continental Championship Wrestling every Saturday at 11 p.m. Central, midnight Eastern. If you ever miss an episode, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Search Continental Championship Wrestling on YouTube. You can see the full shows there and also exclusive matches not on TV.
And please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Now you see, barely able to fight back Scotty Beach now. Comes off the ropes for momentum, ducks a clothesline. Off the other rope, ducks another clothesline, but caught him that time with the knee. And now shoving Friday down. Friday will not be happy with that one.
And Scotty, instead of going for the tag, went for the offense, and it really cost him there now as the Dirty Blondes back in control.
Elbow now by Patrick. Tag is made, now Brock coming in. And they have got Scotty Beach beaten down hard. Hard right hand now by Brian Bam Bam Brock. The man they compare to the Freebirds. This tag team, notice these trunks look a lot like the old trunks of the Freebirds. So apparently they see some resemblance in themselves. Now choking the man on the ropes with his shoulder and just laying in on him. Cut off that air supply. Tag is made again. Frequent tags by the Dirty Blondes shows you that they are well versed as a tag team combination. Off that second rope, probably with a punch. Scotty is dazed in that corner, reaching out to tag, but he's a long way from his partner. Snapmare now on Scotty Beach. And Patrick with a boot to the side and stepping on the face of Scotty Beach. This guy is a maniac for sure.
And Michael Patrick back up to that second rope.
Oh, caught him right in the face with that boot. And thank goodness that Scotty Beach was able to raise that leg. Now if he gets up, if he can find his way, and Friday is just waiting for that tag. He is fired up on that apron. If he can make that tag, it's going to be a house of fire. And he does. Friday with a double chop, double thrust. Cuts the clothesline, comes in, and good go behind by Friday. Takes him down. No stopping the movement of the good brother Friday. All that weight now. Go in for a bulldog. Picks the big man up and drops him head first. The fans rally behind this man like no other. You can almost feel the electricity when he walks in the building. And that time, Friday didn't look behind him. And Michael Patrick thinking ahead of Friday.
That lower back went into the ring apron. Now Iceberg coming over to check on him.
Iceberg's got a stick.
Michael Patrick put his hands on Iceberg. Iceberg holding that kendo stick. Might not have been the smartest idea to put your hands on him.
Well, they should know the reputation of Iceberg. Not a man you push around at all. Scotty's over there trying to help his... Oh, no! Now punching the legendary Iceberg. Both men throwing punches, and now they're going to pay. And here comes the kendo stick.
And ref calls for the bell now, but
Well, he's interfering on behalf of the Good Brothers, and now you see the poo noodle. And that noodle is not to swim with. Oh. He uses it as a weapon now, choking the Dirty Blonde with it. Just slapping him with that noodle. The fans now, I think, handed him the noodle. Look at this brawl has turned into a Donnybrook outside the ring. It's more like a street fight right now. The match is over. The Dirty Blondes are going to win this match by disqualification.
Oh, now Friday took a cane away from a fan at ringside and now just shots to the midsection.
The fans just hand him all kind of weapons. They love their Good Brothers. Pandemonium in Barnesville, Georgia, all over the ring, all over the floor in the arena. Action is spilled out and now into the concessions area. And look, there's that kendo stick again with Iceberg. Iceberg, a phenom in pro wrestling. And he's not one that you push around. Elbow now by Scotty Beach.
Brian trying to get some separation between him and Scotty. Fans just trying to stay out of the way.
And there the action continues over there with the metal chair and Friday being beaten down by Michael Patrick. We will have another match on June 8th. It'll be Tyson Dean and Friday getting their shot with the Dirty Blondes in Barnesville, Georgia. This time, Colonel Parker will be with the Blondes.
Right with that chair, just look at
Double right now with the chair, and he's finally getting away. Nonetheless, the winners are the Dirty Blondes because of outside interference, but certainly understandable interference from Iceberg.
And as we showed you last week, a brutal beatdown caused by the hands of Cyrus and Simon Sermon on behalf of Jive and Jerry Stubbs resulted in Simon just embarrassing Dennis with that lipstick and even kissing him, and just downright embarrassing of him.
Humiliating.
And you actually got an opportunity to catch up with Dennis Gale.
Yes.
We just took a look back at CCW 2.0 Fan Fest in Dothan, Alabama. This is the first time I've had a chance to talk to Cowboy Dennis Gale. Dennis, I've known you for 30-plus years. I have never seen an onslaught attack on you. Jerry Stubbs put it all together with Simon Sermon, the exotic one, humiliating you, along with a beatdown by the monster Cyrus the Destroyer.
Ben, I'm going to tell you something. You're right. Stubbs, you got what you wanted, but you left one out too. You left out Randy Rose. You left out Pure Goodness. How many did it take? 5 of y'all? Well, you know what? I'm not going to jump up and down. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to holler. You got your satisfaction. You're right. You humiliated me in front of my family, friends, and everybody. But let me tell you something, old boy. The sun ain't shined on everybody's butt yet. The dog has not sat there and barked at everybody yet. The fat lady ain't sang yet. Stubbs, I promise you I'll get you. This world is just as small at dark as it is in the daytime, old boy. But there's one thing I'm going to tell you something, Ben. Nobody marks my face up with lipstick. I have never been more humiliated. Well, Simon Sermon, let me tell you one thing, old boy. I have an evil, twisted mind myself. And I am going to bring something when we meet again, old boy, that I hope you love hot dogs, because I'm going to find out how many of them I can shove down your throat and choke you with, boy.
Cowboy Dennis Gale, and he's hot.
And here's good brother Tyson Dean. Boy, Dennis Gale is really upset, and I don't blame him.
And Tyson Dean coming out now, the WrestleMerica champion, getting set to defend his title in a coal miner's glove match.
He doesn't have a belt.
Last week, he had a match against Sal Renaro, and Sal basically snapped at the end of the match, using a weapon to knock out Tyson Dean, taking the belt, and then giving it.
Well, that was after he ignored Ryan North and then turning on him anyway, after getting beat by Tyson Dean, and then took the title. But the champion at this point is still Tyson Dean. Tyson Dean, one of the most popular wrestlers ever in WrestleMerica Continental Championship Wrestling. Whether he's in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, wherever he is, the fans love Tyson Dean.
So now,
what is this? That is definitely not Sal Renaro's music. And that is not Sal Renaro, but he has the belt. That's your friend, Ryan North.
oh yeah, best friend.
That is not my music. But I'm here to introduce the guy that's going to win this championship. He is the Golden Champion. You can't be quiet. I can't tell you who it's going to be. Then, you know what to do. Tell them to be quiet. Ryan North is a weasel. I really do not like you, Ben. But God, you think you're sorry? I want to go home tonight. I want to go home tonight. Especially with this. Here's the guy that's going to beat Tyson Dean. He is Marvelous Michael Stevens.
So it's Ryan North now saying basically he used up Sal Renaro. He just used him to get his hands on the belt again. And now he's going to put in the man that's the former champion, the man that Tyson Dean beat for that belt, Marvelous Michael Stevens.
Well, it's obvious he wasn't interested in the services of Sal Renaro. He just wanted a belt. And that's what Sal Renaro gave him. He gave him the belt. Now he's gone. And Ryan North is putting Michael Stevens in his place.
And he says he's going to leave there with that belt tonight, but that remains to be seen.
Michael Stevens, who never really got his rematch for that WrestleMerica title. After he lost it, he kind of disappeared for a while.
But he didn't forget. So we got a title match. And if Tyson beats him, he's taking that belt back. It's already his. But he'll take possession of it. Or Michael Stevens gets it back.
So in this match, there's a coal miner's glove up on that pole in the corner.
And that's a loaded glove.
And whoever gets up there and grabs the glove can use it as a weapon. And wait a minute.
Well, there's more music playing. Now that's the other half of the former team known as the Beautiful Ball Besties. They're not together now, but Zach Edwards,
another former champion who also didn't get a rematch for the title.
Rematch. So I guess he sees an opportunity.
So I hear Ryan North talk about how Marvelous Michael Stevens didn't have his rematch yet for the WrestleMerica Championship. Turns out I also have not had my rematch for the WrestleMerica Championship. I'm thinking, I was like, one, I can get my rematch, and two, I can finally kick his ass. So, I mean, he's been duking and dodging me for months. So, Ben, what do you say you make this a triple threat coal miner's glove match?
That's the first, I believe, Bob, a triple threat coal miner's glove match. You ever heard of that before?
I've never heard of it, and the fans seem to be very interested in it because that's just another man in the match to keep the title away from Ryan.
And it's for the championship. Not sure if Tyson likes this idea, but he's not going to back down for challenge. Tyson Dean's always been a fighting champion. Two challengers, one belt, one champion. Only one man can leave this triple threat coal miner's glove match with the gold. And Ryan North is right there at ringside trying to get the belt. He shouldn't have possession of the belt. Not his.
Ref trying to take the belt so that he can present it to the competitors and to the crowd here. Owen Parker, the referee of this match. Really, Owen Parker's just there to count the three in this match.
Have you noticed the great shape that Marvelous Michael Stevens has gotten into here lately? He has been training, and he is just really getting in great condition.
Well, when you're a singles competitor, you don't have someone on the outside to depend on to tag it in out, so you really have to be in a much better shape in order to sustain being a singles competitor. And what is this? Wait a minute.
Wait, what are they doing? Hugging it out now. It's going to be 2-on-1. It's been a ruse this whole time. Zach Edwards came in, pretended to be against Marvelous Michael Stevens, and now we got the BFFs back together, beautiful ball besties.
Well, they said they're partners for life, and now Michael Stevens going for that. Oh, he was going for the glove. But Zach Edwards got thrown into the ropes.
All right. And Tyson Dean now pounding on Zach, trying to get the glove on the pole. You got to get that glove off the pole, and then it's legal to use it. No DQ there. You can pop whoever you want to. But what if the wrong person gets the glove? What then?
Ryan North pulling out another one of his schemes here, getting the beautiful Raw Besties back together. There's no telling what he paid off Zach Edwards to forgive whatever happened between him and Michael Stevens.
Money talks for sure. And now, again, Tyson going for that glove, but maybe too soon. And it's hard not to go for it because you got two men against you trying to go for it. Charging in with that back elbow and caught him hard in the corner. Now pushes him forward right there to his partner to hold him. And a leg trip takedown off the floor from Zach Edwards. And now Marvelous Michael Stevens is right where he wants, in control. And if he can keep Tyson Dean down, then getting that glove should be no problem. 2-on-1 in a triple threat is not good odds, especially when you're a champion. The odds could not be stacked more against Tyson Dean. That's exactly what Ryan North wanted.
And now Michael Stevens trying to go up to get the glove, but Tyson Dean able to fight free to knock him off.
Tyson Dean is a fighter for sure. He's not going to give up. Not easily. Hard right hand now to both men. It's straight, changing blows to both men.
Oh, now raking Tyson's face along that rope.
And now in that corner, hard shot to the chest. Both men now set him up. Double arm whip. Blow to the midsection, high knee lift by Marvelous Michael Stevens, a la Mr. Wrestling 2. And look, both of them trying to cover him. Both of them getting to hold him down, Bob. What's that tell you about Tyson Dean?
Tyson now in the sleeper with Zach Edwards trying to climb up and get that glove, but Tyson able to force Michael Stevens into the corner.
And he ran into his partner on the way. And he was trying to get up and get the pole, get the glove off the pole. Now Tyson, both men down, he thought, cut off by Marvelous Michael Stevens. What a match here on Continental Championship Wrestling. And you will be seeing Marvelous Michael Stevens at the Night of Legends, taking on another former partner, the show they call him, Rob Adonis. You're also going to see Tyson Dean teaming with Friday against the Dirty Blondes with Colonel Robert Fuller. A steel cage match we'll tell you about later. Coming up, Rage in the Cage. It's going to be an outstanding night. Night of Legends in Barnesville, June the 8th. Look at that. Beautifully set. Took that boot, swung around, caught his own partner with it. Now it's Tyson Dean's time. If he can get up that pole, this might be his opportunity. But he's out of breath. He's trying to get his wind back. And he's got to go fast. He's got to go fast to get this glove. And look, there's Marvelous Michael Stevens. Like a pit bull. Won't let go of your leg.
Shot to the back of the knee now. Putting the momentum back on their side.
Remember, both Zach Edwards and Marvelous Michael Stevens, former champions. And now the belt belongs to Tyson Dean. They both won it. But who's going to leave here with it? Now fighting his way out, Tyson Dean battling both men. Caught from behind by Zach Edwards, but been held in place. Moves out of the way, and Marv hits his own partner. Stevens hits him and caught with a clothesline by Tyson Dean. Another punch to the throat. And look at, there goes Marvelous Michael Stevens off the ropes. And cuts him off.
Oh, a beautiful spine buster.
Rolls over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, might not need the glove. You don't have to use the glove. It's just up there if you want it.
And both men outside the ring. Tyson in the ring all by himself. Should be going for the glove, but instead, Zach Edwards back into the ring.
Rolls him up.
Cover.
Schoolboy, and not enough. Swing and miss by Zach. Fireman's carry now. And drops him head first. Samoan type drop. Covers him again. He might need the glove, Bob. These guys are not easy to beat. He's wrestling a seasoned tag team. The beautiful Barbesses have beaten so many teams all over Georgia, and now they're both against one. The odds are against Tyson Dean here. He might need a partner. That partner would be his glove if he could get it.
Michael Stevens again stopping Tyson for going after that glove. Zach Edwards now back up, pulls him off the turnbuckle. Now open hand shot to the face. Tyson in the corner, shots to the midsection. Now Tyson fighting back out of the corner. Zach Edwards up against the rope, just wailing away on him. Now whip off the ropes, reversal. Oh, dropping Tyson down it. Oh, Michael Stevens in the ring. Nice double team move there.
Action personified here on Continental Championship Wrestling. And look how fast Zach is going up to get that glove. And this is not good, Bob. This is not good at all. Not good at all. Tyson Dean being held down. And it's going to be Edwards has got it. He's got the loaded Coal Miners glove. And now it's just a matter of time. Tyson cannot overcome.
Now wait a minute, here goes Fry Daddy now.
There's that nutbreaker. Caught him hard, and that's going to even the odds there. There you see in the tag team of Tyson Dean and Fry Daddy early. And they'll be partners June the 8th, but right now, coming out in a much needed moment with Fry Daddy. Tyson cut him off with a knee. Rolls him over. Hurts that leg. Not enough. Those good brothers are like brothers. And there's that glove. And Tyson Dean's got the glove. He's found the glove. It was on the floor. It is loaded. And now it's on the hand of Tyson Dean. And this should be lights out for whoever he punches.
Good night.
Bam! And it's legal. 1, 2, 3, and your winner. And still the WrestleMerica champion, good brother Tyson Dean.
Well, Ryan North tried stacking the odds against Tyson Dean, but good brother Fry Daddy came out to even the odds, and now Tyson Dean will actually get to go home with the WrestleMerica title, no longer in the possession of Ryan North.
And Ryan North is not happy at all, but he better stay away from Tyson Dean or he might get a punch himself. The winner, Tyson Dean, the WrestleMerica champion.
And as we saw here, we thought it was going to be a triple threat match, but Ryan North obviously worked something out between these two to get them to work together again. And Tyson double teamed throughout the match, just struggling to stay in it. Zach Edwards winds up getting the glove, but thanks to good brother Fry Daddy coming in with the save to make the odds even with a cut line, taking out Zach Edwards. Allow Tyson to get the glove, knocking out Michael Stevens, just putting him to sleep for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and still WrestleMerica champion Tyson Dean. And we'll get to see him at Night of Legends with Fry Daddy against the Dirty Blondes with Robert Parker.
I'm with the controversial, flamboyant, the exotic one, Simon Sermon. And Simon, you heard the comments of Cowboy Dennis Dale. What you did in Dothan, Alabama at CCW 2.0 was the most embarrassing, most horrifying thing. Do you know Cowboy Dennis Dale has a lot of friends in Dothan, Alabama, a lot of family that was there, and you embarrassed him publicly?
What's so embarrassing about wearing a little makeup? I wear it all the time, but here's the thing. Some people, they don't know when to quit. And if there's one guy who doesn't know when to quit, it's the Cowboy Dennis Scale. I heard about the thing that he said about me with the hot dogs. Well, if there's one thing that Simon Sermon, the exotic one, likes, is a big wiener. Bring it on.
Well, Simon Sermon, and I'm afraid when he meets Dennis Dale, it's not going to be as comical as it is right now.
Oh, it's going to be a laugh.
Well, it may be a laugh for Simon Sermon, but it's going to be all business for Dennis Gale, as both of these men are going to be face-to-face at Night of Legends. What's going to happen? Dennis was embarrassed in front of his friends and family in Dothan, Alabama. And you also got to remember, Jerry Stubbs is going to be there. Is he going to get involved in this in any way? You're going to have to be in Barnesville, Georgia to check it out. Night of Legends. Also announced, Rage in a Cage. It's going to be the Monster Pain against Michael Judas. It has to end in a cage. One man comes out a victor.
And Ryan North cannot interfere. He'll be outside that cage. So we're going to find out who is the better monster once and for all. The Priest of Punishment or Pain.
And more action to be announced next week here on this program. Be sure to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/WrestleMerica. But speaking of the Monster Pain, it is now time for our main event, a Monsters Ball match for the Bulletproof Championship. Tetchi Makuji with Ryan North on their way to the ring. Last week, it ended in a disqualification after repeated uses of a spike to the throat of Pain. Pain eventually getting a hold of that spike, using it on Tetchi, was caught by the ref. He was disqualified. Now this match has been made. There must be a winner. No disqualifications, no countouts. It's going to be a wild fight.
And this man is a monster himself. Tetchi Makuji, the Japanese assassin. We already saw how out of control these guys are, as you said. And when you say no disqualification to monsters, do you understand what you're saying? Anything can happen, and weapons are legal. This is going to be not for the faint of heart. If you got a little bit of kids, they might be scared, so you might want to move closer to them during this match. This match even scared me, Bob. This is tough.
And Ryan North, who just has an obsession with any and all belts in pro wrestling, just willing to do anything to get a hold of any gold.
Well, he realizes, too, that Pain is a huge force in WrestleMerica and in Continental Championship Wrestling, and so he needs to get rid of that force because it's going to stop him at every turn. And he has been going after Pain for quite some time. Night of Legends, that continues with Judas in the cage, but right now it's going to be a Monsters Ball. We're going to see who the real monster is here, the Bulletproof Champion Pain, or is it going to be the man they call the Japanese assassin? We'll find out now. Fans rally behind the monster. Never knew kids to love Monster so much, but they love this one.
Well, he's definitely not a Pixar monster.
No, this is not so.
Beeline to the ring. No showboating, no grandstanding. It's just a fight.
And Tetchi was set and ready for him and pounding away and knees to the head now. This is going to be a fight, not a wrestling match. A fight. I doubt you'll see many holds in this match. Hard shot by Tetchi Makuji. Arm hook now reversal. And up with a hard bite drop. Tetchi Makuji goes down and trying to get out of that ring as fast as he can.
Trying to go outside the ring to regroup, but no countouts. Pain right out after him. These two have no issues with fighting out into the crowd. Oh, and off the chair in the front row. Good thing no one was sitting there at the time.
Pounding away now to the chest of Tetchi Makuji is the Monster Pain.
Ryan North upset, yelling at the ref, telling him to get back in the ring, but the ref, he can't do anything about it. Even if he could, would he?
No, I don't think so. And Ryan North better stay away himself.
Bears to the eyes of Tetchi. Tetchi known for that miss to blind you, and Pain's trying to return the favor.
That paint is going to get in his eyes if he's not careful. Disadvantage of wearing paint when you got a man like the Monster Pain after you. His fingers are right into those eye sockets, just like a bowling ball. Now pounding, they want to open the bleachers, and the fans might want to move now. I don't think I would just sit there, Bob. Right here in the bleachers, no count out, no disqualification, a Monsters Ball match. Weapons are legal. Hard shot now by Tetchi Makuji. There must be a winner, and this is the Bulletproof Champion Pain against a monster.
Driving that knee, back of that knee into the bleacher.
Notice how cautious the referee is. He's not getting in there. What's he gonna do, separate him?
Tetchi going after the eyes of Pain.
Now Tetchi getting a breath here, trying to take advantage of Payne. And he is a horrible monster himself. Payne trying to cut him off, but stop it.
Look out.
Slams him into a metal chair. He didn't care if people sitting there or not. This man's unorthodox. Little communication done with Tetchi Makuji. I think Ryan talks to him. I know Dr. Brock talks to him, and nobody else understands what he's talking about. All he understands is violence. So this match is right up his alley. So far, no weapons have come into play, but unless you call a ring and steps, weapons, I'm sure they're coming. Here we go. Here goes a choke with that flip you go to the ring. Cut off that air supply, the first attack of Tetchi to wear his man down.
Referee in there trying to see if Payne wants to give it up.
Payne is not a quitter. He might be in pain, but he's not going to quit.
Ryan North out there as well. You got to watch out for him. You know he's already got to be upset over what had just happened in the WrestleMerica title match.
Now just drapes him over that back. Now that's got to cut off the circulation in the air there. That's going to be a hard deal for Payne to overcome. You can't breathe. You can't do much else. Ryan North insulting the fans as always. And here's that metal chair. Another weapon. And it's legal. No disqualification. Whoever's sitting at number 12 might need to find another seat. Because I think this chair's going to be bent. Fans are in awe. They've never seen anything like the violence being displayed here with Tetchi Makuji and the Monster Payne.
Going down, choking him with that chair to the throat.
Right into the windpipe, cutting off that air supply. Notice the fans have moved away from ringside. They're all over the building now. Give these guys some room. Tetchi seems to be incensed on destroying Payne. Again, a metal chair. How many chairs does it take to beat a monster? And a knee to Payne. Whaps him hard across the back. Wow.
Tetchi just methodically just tearing apart Payne.
Now takes him again, just throws him like a sack of potatoes into the ring. Rolls over. This could be it right here. 1, 2. Oh.
So close.
How did he get that shoulder up? He's been through so much punishment already. Now choking. And again, nothing can stop this match except a victory. Choking this man. Almost lifeless. Puts a boot to it for good measure. Off the rope. Oh! Very agile, this monster. For his size, you don't see many monsters flipping like that. How did Payne keep going? Must be the adrenaline. What's keeping this man going? What motivates a monster? And Ryan North is right in there like, finish him. Take care of business. Do it now. I think Tetchi wants to do so, but he hasn't been able to.
And now, Ryan North under the ring, looking for something.
Maybe he'll go under there and stay. Apparently he didn't see anything under there he liked. Well, there's, what is this, a stick? A kendo stick?
I'm not sure if it's a kendo stick. It looks like it's some sort of bamboo.
Oh! Yeah, whatever it is, just broke all over Payne's back. That thing's got splinters in it. And probably Payne has them in him too. Barbaric.
Oh, it's shards of it just breaking off and going everywhere.
Nothing worse than a splinter in your back. And a whelp on your back as well. He's telling him find something else. You want something bigger than that stick.
Found another one.
Oh, the other one's broken. They got 2 sticks. Now I can play the drums. Unfortunately, Payne's head might be the drum.
Well, Tetchi's no Ringo.
No, not at all. Double threat. Hard to watch this. This is not Luthez, guys. This is a hard battle right here between 2 monsters. And there goes Ryan. He's just going everywhere, all over the ring, trying to find anything he can.
Oh, what's that? That's a pool cue.
And we're playing pool now. Where's the 8-ball?
Corner pocket.
Yes. This is a dangerous man here. Ryan North is dangerous, and so is Tetchi Makuji. Put them together, you got problems.
Oh, no, that pull cue to the throat.
Is that legal in a regular match? No. In a Monsters Ball, anything goes, and again, barely able to raise that shoulder. I don't know how he did it. He has to be going on adrenaline only now. Just instinct to raise your shoulder. I don't think Payne even knows where he's at right now. And think about the fact that Payne's breathing is cut off by that mask also.
How embarrassing that has to be with Ryan North now beating away with that stick, now choking him over the bottom rope. Ryan North getting involved, and there's nothing the ref can do about it. Tetchi yelling at the ref.
And he's draped across that rope with his throat, and here comes the pie pan, the cookie sheet. Oh, look at this, now interfering.
Ryan's not baking cookies.
He's hitting him hard into the arm, the shoulder. And he's a little bitty guy hitting a big man right now. If I was him, I'd be careful.
I'd like to see him do that without Tetchi helping.
Well, watch out, Payne. Here comes the Payne. And that cookie sheet will bake no more cookies.
Oh, pan-shaped.
Pan-shaped cake coming right up.
Yeah.
There goes another chair. I'm going to situate it right there where the turnbuckles are. Turnbuckles are there to protect you. And apparently now they are covered by a steel chair. That steel cable inside the turnbuckle will cut you. And so will that steel chair. Now Payne barely able to stand, being pulled up by the monster Tetchi Makuji. Payne caught him. Couple of thrusts by Payne. Now he's back in this match. He's fighting. He is a fighter. He's not giving up. Picks him up and slams him. And look. Oh, hits the chairs and flies out of the ring. He just flew completely out of those ropes.
All the way to the outside, to the floor.
He didn't stop anywhere in between, Bob. One-way ticket to the floor. And I don't think Tetchi Makuji will get up again, ever. Like, not even tomorrow. He's done. Just covering. This match, stick a fork in him, is over. But don't really stick a fork in him. I guess you could.
Oh, and now Payne returning the favor, choking out Tetchi. And chasing away Ryan North now.
Is he even still alive? Now, look, Ryan now being chased by Payne. This match is taking its toll on all participants. Fans, this is one of the best matches we could bring you as far as violence, as far as action. And you are seeing this live right here from Barnesville, Georgia on WDHN Channel 18, Dothan, Alabama. I hope you'll join us in Barnesville. Oh, the Monster Payne has a steel cage match that night against another monster, Michael Judas. So Ryan North has no end to his monsters.
Oh, and he just took a shot to Ryan North. Now Ryan North's down. He just did something so many people in Barnesville's wanted to do for a while.
Ryan's like a fly. He just got swatted. And I think he's dead. But he is moving. He's dragging now that limp leg. He better get out of the way. If I was him, I would drag myself out of the building right now for safety. And another pie pan. Who knew Betty Crocker was a monster? Oh! And now, Payne has got some momentum going. Tetchi still has been reeling from falling to the floor. And what has Payne got now?
There's a metal pipe.
He may put that where the sun don't shine. Put it right in the throat now. Payback from earlier. What's good for one is good for the other. Payne returning the favor.
Now going over to Ryan North, who's still recovering in the corner.
Yeah, he better, Ryan better move.
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
Picked him up the hard way with that pole, and Ryan is sure in pain now. Welcome to the Monsters Ball, Ryan North, your officially guest here. He was a little bit too close to the ring. He should have stayed home tonight, Bob.
The Weasel will be singing a new tune tonight.
And this might be the stop of this match right here. The stop sign. When you see red, you stop, Bob. But these guys have not stopped yet. That's a metal or aluminum hard, huge stop sign. No, he's not. I thought he was going to use it. Surely he would not do that. I mean, that's too much, Bob.
Tetchi trying to get back into this.
Both men now have been through a heck of a match here. Intensity personified. Both men have seen their better days, but they are both still going. Only one man can walk out the winner. And Tetchi has got him draped over that pole, that ring post. Caught him with a knee. Throws him now through the metal chairs and through several rows of seats here.
Some of the fans at ringside having to retreat.
Well, there's only so far you can walk, but I think I'd move out of the way. And there's the camera right there. We don't want no camera or sound system broken here. We've had enough of that in the past.
Yeah. Don't want to talk about it.
Nah, still tender feelings here. They need to get away from my area, I can promise you. Because my table is for me, not for them.
Table for one.
Go back to the ring, Tetchi. Take them back to the ring, please. Every person in this arena just about standing in awe of what's about to happen here. A collision of two monsters.
I'll cover it, Tim. And Payne just barely able to kick out.
And Tetchi was barely able to cover it. I mean, both of these men are out of it. And now pulls him up, standing behind him, kneeling behind him, and controlling that head now. Again, cutting off that action of the monster Payne. It's like a chokehold to me. But there's no DQ. So whatever he's doing, it's legal, and that time the referee is caught. Bad place to be for Kyle. Now Payne cuts him off, picks him up now, fireman's carry. It's like the Samoan drop there. And now both men are down. Including Ryan, the referee, everybody out here is down. There is no ref. Get your count, Bob.
I wish I could.
Somebody needs to end it. Too much going on here.
Kyle down in the corner.
I don't think Ryan North has stood up yet. Maybe he can't.
He's still trying to find himself.
And the referee is not up either. Payne trying to get him up. You can't win a match without referee. But watch out for this man behind you, Payne. Watch out for Tetchi. He is not to be trusted. Caught him with a boot. High boot by Tetchi Makuji. The man can barely stand up straight. And Ryan trying to encourage his monster fight. And no, he's doing the unthinkable now. He's picking up that stop sign. Do not do this, please. This is not going to be good. This can not. Oh. And good. That's got to be it for Payne. Monster or not, covered with a stop sign, knocked out with a stop sign. The referee is groggy, he's out, trying to move around. If he could regain his thoughts, you might have a win here. Tetchi has just won this match.
Ryan's now in the ring.
Ryan's crawling, trying to get the referee up. His only chance to win this match is here. Payne is down, and he's up. 1, 2, and we've got a 2 count. He raised his shoulder, and unbelief over there is Ryan North. How did he manage to raise his shoulder? Where will this match end? What will it take to end this match? Don't forget, the Night of Legends in Barnesville, Georgia. Saturday, June 8th. Do not miss it. Steel cage match, Rage in the Cage. Payne against the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas, with Ryan North.
Now,
He's going to hit him again.
Stop sign. Looking to put him away for good.
Ryan's took his coat off. He's angry. He misses that time.
Spear.
Caught him and touched him down hard.
And now, Ryan North up on the apron through his jacket at Payne.
Still angry.
Screaming at Payne now. Oh, and Payne's got a hold of him.
And he grabs Ryan North, and he should have not been on that apron. Choking now, Ryan North on the apron. And Tetchi trying to get up, and he is still hurt and dazed, but getting up to his feet. These guys are phenomenal. Blew the mist! He blew the mist! The Asian mist! And it went right in the eyes of Ryan North.
Oh, wait a minute, now Payne has that stop sign.
Not again. Stop, please stop. This has got to end.
Tetchi checking on Ryan. Tetchi now turning around. Oh, straight shot to the head with a stop sign.
That's it. Lights are out there. 2, 3, and your winner. In a hard-fought battle.
This was an all-out war between these two monsters.
I've never seen two individuals put more into one match. These two guys both give them accolades. But the winner here is the monster, Payne, the Bulletproof Champion.
Payne absolutely exhausted, and you can imagine. So take a look back. Just a nasty chair shot there by Tetchi Makuji. And then with the pan, Ryan North taking his shots.
I'm not even sure the chiropractor will help at this point.
Oh, but then Payne able to get an upper hand, sending Tetchi through the ropes and the chair all the way out to the floor.
Nasty dive there.
We thought it was over there, but it wasn't. Then an elbow inadvertent to the ref, knocking him out. The mist taking out Ryan North, and then permanently putting a stop to Tetchi Makuji, literally with that stop sign in the cover. 1, 2, and still Bulletproof Champion, the Monster Payne, as Ryan North now victim of that mist.
Blinded by the mist.
Well, Payne comes out on the winning end on this one. What will happen in the steel cage with Michael Judas on June 8th in Barnesville? That's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Continental Championship Wrestling. We'll see you next week.
So long, everybody.